All right, everybody, a video. So I've been on YouTube for a long time. I think a lot of people who have been on YouTube have been here for a long time. Most times, just look at the videos, comment. Just basically if I need to know how to turn a bolt or find a part or, rewire something, that's basically what YouTube was about until it became really politicized. And it really became politicized in this last election cycle. Not only YouTube, but we found out Facebook, Twitter, everything else. So, as you kind of follow the evolution of all the dark monies, I guess you would say, just noticed something about the NRA and about their take no prisoner stance, and how wouldn't they worry about where they're getting their money from and all these other things. Right now Trump has an $88 million war chest. Barack Obama had $0 in his political campaign chest at this time in his presidency. I think George Bush had like 250,000. Donald Trump already has 88 million. Makes you wonder where the money comes from. There's a quick little video that I thought that was interesting and may help explain a lot of things. This is the one of the funnels that funneled funds to the Trump campaign.
I have to ask you about this other case today because it involves, by inference and not by name, the National Rifle Association. It involves a woman who's been arrested, was not indicted, but has been arrested, may play an overall role in this past election. She's a Russian living in the United States. Do I have that much right so far?
Yes, absolutely.
Maria Butina. And what do you know regarding background?
I mean, the background is that she basically seems to have acted, as a front for this, because there really is no such thing as Russian gun rights. So she acted as a representative of this, what could only be called a front, this Russian gun rights organization, as a way to try to exert influence for the Russian government. And we know in particular for one, was taking direction from one particular Russian oligarch here in the United States and influencing illegally, trying to influence American policy on Russia. And what's interesting about the complaint and about this coming out now is that, as you know, we have the indictment pertaining to social media influence, we have the indictment pertaining to the hacking now, and now everyone's asking, okay, where did the Americans come into this? And this seems to be the beginning of that link, because we know that she dealt with at least 2 U.S. persons that are not named but identified as U.S. persons in the complaint. There are some speculations about who at least one of those people could be. She definitely has some links to Donald Trump Jr. There were some meetings that he had with the person who was directing her. I mean, it's a complicated web, but the point is that we likely are going to find out at some point definitively who it is in the United States that she was having contact with. And so I think this could be the beginning of that next phase that everyone's looking for.
A possible turn of corner, says our former Fed, Mimi Roca. Mimi, thank you, as always, for coming in, especially after such a long day. And coming up,